Hey, what up, welcome back to Pokemon Legends ZA. Last time, we went against Mega Heatran and found out which Pokemon was behind the creation of Hyperspace Lumiose, the mythical Pokemon Darkrai. Before we're going to do that, let's first take a look at Darkrai. Darkrai, the pitch-black Pokemon. It can lull people into a deep sleep and make them dream. It is active on nights with a new moon. Mega Darkrai, its darkness powers blocks out the sun, plunging the surrounding area into darkness. There is no escaping its evil eye. Okay, we'll do that eye thing, right? Guess not. But I like you can see now the whole thing. It's just sideways. Just giving up its arms for much more tentacles and no legs. It's kind of creepy, but it does fit the whole theming of Darkrai. So we need to go to this place. Look who it is. Funny. I was about to call you. Listen, while we were searching for Darkrai, we detected some odd readings in two other places. These readings led us to a distinctive pair of brightly hued hyperspace distortions. Or we've decided referring to them by their colors, the ruby distortion and the sapphire distortion. We thought reaching out to Metalozone Ansha might be a good first step to learning more. Your encounter with a legendary Pokemon in Hyperspace Lumiose kickstarted this wild ride. Maybe telling us more will unearth a clue about how to approach these colorful new distortions. Alright, I'll share what I can. And that's the whole story. Very interesting. I can just about guarantee that the Pokemon you're after is called Rayquaza. Your description of it matches one I heard a long time ago. I should have figured you know it. Well, see, there was this one fellow who took care of me when I was just a little runt. He was the boss of an organization from Kanto who just happened to visit Lumiose. He knew a lot more about the myths and legends of the Johto and Hoenn regions. Wait, what is it? Are we talking about the Rayquaza from the Hoenn region? What? Do you think there are other Rayquaza flying around out there? I mean, not really, I'm just surprised. Look, I'm just telling you what I heard. Keep in mind it's all second-hand info from years ago. Actually, you could probably tell us more about Rayquaza yourself. You're from home, yeah? Oh yeah, I am, sure. Back in Hoenn, we've got these old legends. I'm talking real old. They tell of two legendary Pokemon. The first is Kyogre, maker of oceans. Then there's Groudon, maker of lands. Kyogre and Groudon were locked in this fierce battle. Apparently, it was the legendary Pokemon Rayquaza that put a stop to the fighting. Quite right, leader. How are we able to find another Rayquaza with enthusiasts? We should swap notes later. Huh? I mean, sure we can do that, I guess. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm pretty sure these new distortions are linked to Kyogre and Groudon. And dealing with those two might lead us to Rayquaza. According to our calculations, you'll need special donuts to reach the pockets of hyperspace Lumios in which Kyogre and Groudon dwell. Just like how you found the Darkrai, eh? In that case, you know what you gotta do. Consider this your official server request. Ah, but don't go yet, I forgot one thing. We've started picking up some distortions with Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon you've already battled and calmed before. Couldn't tell you why. Maybe it's your own subconscious memories influencing things? Anyway, these rogue Pokemon are dangerous, but beating them would yield lots of survey points. Rogue rematches in hyperspace. Certain hyperspace distortions newly appearing on your map can grant you a chance to battle rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon you've previously defeated. These rogue Pokemon boast extraordinary hyperspace levels, level 200 just like Darkrai by the way, but defeating them will reward you lots of survey points and rare valuable hyperspace berries. That's all from me. Good luck out there. So pretty much what we need to get 70,000 survey points in order to get one of these things. And there's also some additional side missions ahead of us, and I'm pretty sure, let me take a look at this. The ones that were based on Kyogre and Groudon, not see this one. Side mission detected. Okay, so here is the one with what? Wait, this one is... Wait. Huh? I thought it was just... No, you cannot be serious. It also means the Rogue Mega Pokemon we just fought? Like, that was Galisopod, wasn't it? Okay, let me just see. 95, 95, 95. Let's see if I can get more on the... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, one more additional on the good one. Yeah. On the blue. Let's see, yeah. Okay. Okay, so just for that. So I'm just going to show you that out before I'm going to boost special defense. Resistance grass, that's fine, that's fine. Okay, so let's take a look at that one right there. Like that is rogue that is Mega Galisopod, so I do have to go up. Oh no, I don't need to, I don't need to. Yeah, you can hear it. So first I need to get myself up. Oh, I don't need to. Oh no, it's just Mega Beedrill. Rogue Mega Beedrill. I thought it was Galisopod, but it was Beedrill. How did I mistake Beedrill for that? Also, you're not the one I want to do. And of course, it's freaking Mega Beedrill, eh? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 of these just to because I can show the other Mega Absol, because you can also find Rogue Mega Absol, both of them, and then and I can make advantage of that. Okay, I'm almost done with this. That was not my intention. God dang, that this heat magma storm is so intense. Like, it's so useful if it has it does so much repeated damage. So good. And made a fear Mega Beach Rail, so and we can actually see the whole battlefield from that. Just have to defeat the bonus ball, and then we can move out. Assortment of goodies came to from the gold Pokeball. See what else we get. And we got all of the stuff. Let's see, I'm going to see if I can get myself another one of those. This one actually makes me a bit nervous. Like, this one has 5-star stuff. Like, there's 2 5-star missions in there, but I'm actually first see if I can get myself another Rogue Mega one, because I definitely want to see if I can get myself other ones, because yeah. Kill some time here, because if you go to nighttime and as well as in tradition to daytime, you do need to get other ones as well. Okay, so let me see. Okay, so there should be, yeah, there's a new Rogue Mega Pokemon. That's Venusaur. That's Rogue Mega Venusaur. Yeah, that's one I can attack right away. So I'm pretty sure if I'm going to be going to nighttime, there should be like a different Rogue Mega Pokemon then. Like, I would like to kick some butt with Heatran against a Mega Venusaur, but let's see. Let's see if it changes things around. Or is it just still Venusaur? It's still Venusaur. Okay. So if I want to get myself that, I need to defeat that Venusaur. So I'll be having some more fun then. Let's see, do I have... Let's see, how many donuts I have? Because I'm pretty sure I don't only... Yeah, only I had to collect the Black Void Cruller before that thing happened. So let's do a grand total of 3 Rogue Mega Pokemon, and... Yeah, oh god, so... 85 for Sweet? Wow, and 95 for... Okay, that's really powerful. Okay, Charty has a lot of defense. Bases. 55. And what else? Sure, okay. Blue ones are definitely what you want for defeating that. Okay, against rock. Special defense bow. Okay, that's good, that's good, that's perfect. That's really perfect. And it seems to be once again at the school. This time we're not going to make the mistake. I want to see exactly how fun against Mega Venusaur is going to be when I'm using a Heatran, so... I'm just having a little bit of instant fun here. I'm just having a little bit of instant fun against Mega Heatran. My Mega Heatran, whatnot. And this time I have 80 level, I'm late 82, so I'm really good against Venusaur because of his high defense. But these are all like main story rogue Mega Pokemon. Definitely will easily show that we can get also the Mega Pokemon from the DLC because, but I'm pretty sure the chances for that is kind of low. Because, let's see, how many rogue Mega Pokemon are from... Let's see, we have Absol, Tatsugiri... Okay, 1, 2... That's 5, yeah, there's 5 rogue Mega Pokemon. There's a lot more in... Yeah, there's a lot more in the main story because you have a lot of ways of free and a regular Absol. It does make things a little more rewarding to fight against these rogue Mega Pokemon because you... Oh, I need to do that real quick. But using fire moves on these vines is exactly what you want to do. Can I use Dragon Pulse for this? Nope. Nope, that won't work. Okay. Oh wait, I know what he's doing. I know. Soda Beam. Yay. Get the black one, of course. You want to stand a chance against this Venusaur. Okay, not angry. Not more of them, of course. That's good. Let's collect the Mega Power from it. Okay. So the only thing it will be able to do is the Soda Beam. Sludge Wave, not very effective with Heatran. Speaking of Heatran, Mega Evolve! I love Magma Storm! I love Magma Storm, let me be the first person to say that. I love Magma Storm, man. Okay, let's do that thing there because my god. yeah, there's all kinds of stuff here. So Pusher, 250, 250, 270, 300 from you. Just to increase the calories, of course. Oh. Can I get another one? Maybe later. Okay, so let's finally check out that side quest then. Because otherwise I'm not doing anything else. Of course it's up there, eh? My god, where else would it be? I have to burn that thing down. Thank you, Heatran. This is a 5-star request, so I wonder what that is all about. Complete your mission. We're at one mission. I don't see anyone here. Oh, it's Vinny. Doc, how fortunate to find you here at this particular moment. I'm here for a business meeting with one of our regular associates. Stay and observe, you like. Our apologies for the wait. Since this meeting is already running somewhat behind schedule, we'll get right to the point. We've had a look at our financials, and we must say, it feels to us that Quasartico isn't paying their fair share for hyperspace survey work. I see. However, this is the split we agreed upon at the outset, and Quasartico Incorporate has provided a fair deal of material support as well as financial. We also paid for R&D of additional tools that have aided this whole endeavor. We do acknowledge and appreciate that support, of course, but at the same time, the number of distortions we have to investigate exceed all estimates. This undertaking has required far more manpower than we budgeted for. Hard work tires people out. And what better way to show appreciation than a little cash bonus? Noted. However, any changes to the budget would require buy-in from all our stakeholders. It's not something I can make happen right away. Perfectly understandable for such a major company tasked with the city's redevelopment. Though we do wish to point out that our investigations were also crucial to ensure that you still had a city to redevelop. Now, I understand we all want what's best for Lumio City, but talking getting us nowhere. Perhaps we should settle this little disagreement with a Pokemon Bell? Hyperspatial Slugfesters, the Rust Syndicate. I have no objection. However, allow me to nominate my associate Dark here to join me. Let's do this. I admit that my own pride is also a small factor. Kind words are nice and all, but they're not what really motivates people in the end. The boss's reputation is on the line, so don't expect me to hold back. And I'm doing this with Heatran again. I want to clear best assortment, except for the fact that Groudon is obviously going to be using a freaking Gyarados. Okay, these are all level 100 of 200 Pokemon, so... Okay, so definitely swap out because of that Gyarados. Yep, I knew it. is from the Mega Ball of Trampa. Okay, I could switch in here, switch in now for a safe switch. Oh, it's... Oh, did he? Yeah, Mega Ball proves a bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skirmish since he apparently defeated the Clefty. That freaking Gyarados! Scolipede, as long as you're with me, I can face any pinch of a smile. Switch in. Okay, Mega Scorpion is down. This is a real blow to the pride of the West Syndicate. Losing a battle we had to win. Boss, forgive me. That was a worthy battle. I doubt I could have won without Dark. But a loss is a loss. We'll let the matter for the cost lie for the moment. I'll do my part to help the Syndicate's finances by tightening my belt, so to speak, and reducing personal costs. And please rest assured that I will work with our stakeholders to iron out a new budget proposal. After all, we're counting on the West Syndicate to carry out these investigations for us. Guess I'll dip into my personal savings a bit to make up for the shortfall on our side. You deserve a special bonus as well, Dark. Additional colors for Corpo students, I said. I hear you can get even get your hair done like mine at the salon these days. Go nuts, kids. Vinny, my friend, I hope we can both continue to do our best to make Lumios a fine city, the kind Carlos visits and spend money in. I couldn't agree more. This is why we at Quasartico Incorporate all hope to nurture our collaboration with the West Syndicate. Yay, more useless Mega Shards. Okay, but at least I got myself over 30, so I'll cut it ahead when we reach the first rogue Mega Pokemon. Let's see if I really hope that I get myself the other Pokemon now, because now I got this side quest out of the way. So now I understand what these ones are supposed. These are like for additional options for the things, but I'm pretty sure you don't get them unlocked unless you have gotten their original side quest done. So let's see. I really hope the next one is like a Mega Pokemon from the DLC. I really hope so. Okay, where is it now? Okay, it's right there. Oh yes, it is! Yes, it is! It is a rogue Mega Pokemon from the DLC. That's Mega Staraptor. So I'll do that one. I'll show you that one next as well. And after that, I'm going to be cutting ahead when I've done the whole Okay, so we're gonna be in a really pickle here though, because let's see. Kelsey Berry, let's do 3 of those. And then what about, that's just 40 on that, that's really good. Let's see, where is 195 on that? Yes, let's do 2 of that. Really good. Let's see. Poison, defense power level 1, catching power level 1, okay. And level 52. No, that's not really good, that's not really good. So these 2. Let's do 5 of these then. Okay, that's much better, I believe. Yeah, plus 84, okay. Go to the guy, the Limios, and let's get ourselves that one in, since that has to be one of the... Okay, right there. Yeah, the Forza one. Because this is supposed to be one with the... Yep, this is one. Mega Star Raptor. You do have to get like a really good luck to get these ones, because especially if looking for one particular one. Definitely Star Raptor will be definitely like a difficult one to deal with because of his because it keeps moving around a lot. That's not gonna land. There we go. I want you to get caught in that, of course. Just like that. Oh yeah, all speed is not very effective. That's one Pokemon. I mean, I love my Heatran, but I gotta be careful with that, eh? At least super effective moves are really what you want to use. Or they said before you want to do that quickly. Okay. Let's wait for a bit. Stay still, friends. There we go, defeated Megastaraptor. I like that you can also see like this area once again. I like that. So I'll cut ahead when we have can deal with the first of the legendary Pokemon. And if I happen to get myself able to encounter that Absol Z, and okie dokie, good work out there. Thanks to you completing those server tasks, we've made some leaps in our analysis. Piece of cake. Guess this survey stuff comes second nature to you now, eh? Team Z doesn't mess around. Would you meet me at Nouveau Cafe? I've got a few things that'll be easy to discuss in person. The main Nouveau Cafe at Zuko Plaza it is. Don't go blowing up my phone asking why I am from one of their little side trucks. Of course, because of the... yeah. Okay, so that was a mega... so these berries I'm getting is from defeating a Mega Frosters, by the way. Glad you could join us. Why don't we order something before we get down to business? A good bite is a sure path to a happier day, don't you think? As long as it's shared with someone you feel comfortable with, of course. What do you want? The user flamethrower works for you? Drip coffee for me, and one of those great croissant Christian mix. What is it? What? Is the Rust Syndicate pinching pennies now? Disappointing. Ah, Prism Tower, still the symbol of our city, for better or worse. You can see it from anywhere in Lumios, that's why it needs to be fixed up as soon as possible. That said, I still appreciate the effort you made to protect it, even if it did end up like that. This city is worth protecting. Sure, but just know I appreciate it. After all, sometimes the things that obviously need doing are the hardest things to actually do. Anyway, let's get down to business. To get into the pockets of hyperspace Lumios on the other side of the Ruby Distortion and Sapphire Distortion, you'll need some special donut recipes. They put the entire Rust Syndicate through their paces researching and develop new recipes. Easy, Philip. Calling too much attention to our hard work could come across like you just want a pat on the back. Let's keep it humble. We're all doing our best for everyone in Lumios. Pardon me, boss. Didn't mean to be gauche. I was really inspired by the noble tales you keep relaying to us about the many sleepless nights you spent analyzing all this hyperspace data. We'll send word to Ansha about the flavor profiles your donuts will need. Be warned, you also need one particular rare ingredient. And what that will be? Don't worry, I've got this one. Krish, pal? I think you could spare some of that Hoennian salt you sprinkle on your croissants? How did you know our secret ingredients? I suppose it's true what they say about the Rust Syndicates. You really do go digging up everything you can about people to hold as leverage. Nonsense! We never stoop so low. Privacy's paramount these days. Figure out your secret ingredient thanks to your fellow's perceptive palates. Don't understand restaurants like WoW's flavor taste tester. Very well, I did overhear your talk, and I can share our wages if you're working on the city's behalf. Please use this well, it's terribly very valuable. The bag of Honian salt. A coarse salt that can only be harvested in small amounts in the Hoenn region. A tiny pinch will impact wondrous depths of flavor. Much obliged. I said enter the flavor profile data. Well, with that, I think the rest is up to you. I hereby leave the matters of Kyogre and Groudon in MZ's capable hands. So, we have a choice to make. It's not exactly a main choice, we have to deal with both of them at the same time. But in order to get the... I don't know if we have to do this again. Have to do like the same thing again. If it's easier to set to do for Kyogre and Groudon, like I can go straight after Groudon after Kyogre, that would have been actually pretty good. But of course, I still need to get myself that. Hello, I was just reviewing the recipes Mr. Phelps sent me. They will be quite complex, like the one we used to find that fine Pokémon Darkrai. It's rather intriguing that the key to meeting two legendary Pokémon of Hoenn is Honian salt. Quite a stylish solution, is it not? I guess it makes a lot of sense, since they do spend a lot of time in Hoenn. See, indeed, simplicity is often best. So what kind of donuts are we gonna make? Well, paying a visit to Groudon calls for a particular flavor profile. We need at least 260 points in sweet, 160 in spicy, 160 in sour, 20 in bitter, and 260 in fresh. They'll make us an Omega old-fashioned donut for visiting Groudon in Hyperspace Lumiose. A Ruby Red Legends, and dropping in on Kyogre will make a donut with its own unique flavor profile for 50 points in sweet, 50 in spicy, 210 sour, 180 in bitter, and 370 in fresh. That should yield an alpha old-fashioned donut, with which to visit Kyogre's pocket of hyperspace. I'll be counting on you to gather the necessary ingredients. So I want to do this in Pokédex order first. So let's see. I'd like to try that alpha recipe first. So for Kyogre, for Hyper Colbert Berry, I only got one. No. So definitely need Hyper Colbert Berry for that. So okay, so that's what happens when you don't exactly. Well, let's continue, but I cannot exactly get done for now. So I need to get more donuts. I need to get more berries for Kyogre. That's what happens when you don't exactly have enough. Okay. Yeah, Hyper Colbert, 2 Hyper Charity, 1 Hyper Koba, 1 Hyper Haban. Come on. I like to make a donut. So that's what. Oh, maybe. Yeah. So I'm gonna first try to get my best on like a berry focused hunt, I guess. So let me see. I do have like a berry recipe. Let's see. What do I need? So I guess that's maybe like really handy for when you need like all kinds of berries. Okay, I definitely still need the Cobra, but I can use spare just 1, 1, 2, 3. Then Hyper Colbert. Then I need a berry for this. Yes, I did. Okay, I needed 3 of these. Then what's this one? Oh, that's Roselli, and 2 regular ones. 2 Colberts. Yes, these should be what I need for like an easy the donut one. For getting myself some good berries from thing. Okay. More like to get experience. That's fine. So that's not exactly what you need. Like for yellow, for sour, is for good for items. Hypercasip, Brazilian. So definitely getting yellow is really handy for this. So is this for berries? If this is for berries, I can make that. More items than usual. Big hole power item berries. Yes, all I need. Okay. So let's so let's get myself into a pocket just to get myself some stuff in there then. Let's do this one. Sometimes you need to make like a little bit of sacrificing in order to get things done. Okay, so big hull power level 3, items berry level 2, and move power flying. I don't care about that, I just need to get myself in this. So just to do a little bit of researching, just research tests just to get myself some berries. So what do I need to do? What do I need to do? Just okay. So these are not exactly focusing on catching Pokemon, so that's really good. Just need to destroy Pokeballs and boulders to pick up sparkling items. That's what's happening when you need to focus on the yellow. Okay. And you also need like get yourselves also on the bonus ball as well. So okay, thank you. But I want at least to do at least one of those legendary Pokemon before I end of the day. Okay, here one. Okay, it's right there. Okay. Okay, thankfully these are all Pokemon that just run away. I also need to destroy some boulders, so... but that can be done in a single move, because boulders tend to be fed up in groups, so... don't need to worry about that. Oh, here one. Yeah. Oh yeah, I love this berry. There's like this big haul power. This is good. Okay, I need your help for this next one. Lance Wrath, that will actually work on these things. Okay, 3 berries done. I need Mewtwo for this. I have plenty of time to find that thing, what? That's what I need. There's one right there. I need Blastoise for this. That's kind of difficult. Okay, please hit. There we go. And you also destroyed the thing. I'm pretty sure I'm more than suited for getting myself hands on Kyogre's bit, on Kyogre's one. Oh, I hear something. Oh, it's... ooh, okay. Okay. I don't need to worry about it much. I do hear that there is... yeah, that one. Come on, Mewtwo, you can do that better. Thank you. Ore Sphere. I need to get rid of this. I also need to find the golden ball because otherwise because that one has a lot more. Oh, it's nearby. It's right there. There we go. Brazilian, Shark TK. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of stuff. So I first get myself to safety before we're going to do anything else, and then I'm going to be checking the amount of berries that I have, and then see if it matches up with the... Okay, so... Hyper Colbur, I still need one of them, I believe. Let's see, I need two of those. I have Charty, I got one, and I got two of that. Hyper Colbur, I'm pretty sure it's like much higher there. I got one of that. There may be some more of them, I'm pretty sure there may be like more of them. Yeah, there's still more of them. More balls. Won't stay much longer, but I think... Bit of papaya... K-sip... There's a bit of bad luck with the drops. Bit of bad luck because I still need... Oh, that's one! Nothing there. Kinda close, but I got myself a big haul from that. It's not over yet, though. Nothing here as well. I think I may have gotten myself every single bonus ball for that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make one more additional yellow one, and then make sure I don't use my precious berry, precious berries that I need for the thing, in order to make the berry I need, in order to make the thing I need. So that was definitely useful, definitely. Let's see, wait, I got 3 of the Hyper Colbur berries though, right? Let me see, if this is actually a recipe, if I can do Groudon, then maybe that'd be good. I want to do Kyogre first, but maybe I don't need to. Let's see, I got 3 Colburs, 2 Colburs, right? 2 Colburs. Hyper Habang, I need one of those. No, 2 of those. I do need that. And 1 Hyper Tanga. Okay, got everything for Groudon, so I guess I'm going to do Groudon, whether I like it or not. I was hoping to do something to do Kyogre, but I guess maybe it looks like definitely that Kyogre is a lot more expensive than Groudon. Okay, so a mega recipe, so okay, so 1, 2, 3 Colbur, 1, 2 Habang, 1, 2 and Tanga. Just one of those. This should be enough for Groudon. There we go! We've done it! This is one of my finest works yet! Behold your mega old-fashioned donuts! Way to go, Chef Ansha! I doubt anyone could work berries into such artistic donut creations as you. Now Hooper can get us into the pocket of Hyperspace Lumious, where Groudon is at! Please make good use of it. I'm sure gathering the ingredients was no easy task. Let's head to John Sector 11. I'm pretty sure that Karina will be waiting there waiting for us. Okay. So Groudon is right there. And of course it's Hyper Renny. Like, is that it? Yeah, it's right there. Yeah, let's make sure. But let's see. Let's put the ruby legend. Oh, it's right there. Oh, excuse me. There we go. It's right there. That's where Groudon is. Okay, that's me being stupid here. Where's the one which I'm trying to do? Okay, it's that one right there. Groudon is actually going to be rather difficult. I can start out with you. No, actually, it would be... that's really difficult, because definitely I should use Venusaur and Blastoise against them. But there is an issue with Groudon that's really well known. You need that Omega old-fashioned donut to get through this ruby distortion. The Pokemon inside is likely about to Mega Evolve. Will you enter and calm it? I'm going in now. I think Groudon's gonna go through Primal Reversion, not Mega Evolution, but still. Go ahead and feed Hoopa a Mega Old-Fashioned Donut, Dark. Okay, that's what I need. Hyper Rogue Mega Arena, even though we're not going to be fighting against Mega Evolution. It's against Primal Reversion. So this is Groudon's world. Come quickly too. This place is reminiscent of the Cave of Origin in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Specifically Pokemon Omega Ruby, but I can also say Alpha Sapphire. So this is what likely is Groudon's subconscious. Yeah, I guess so. I'm no expert here. What I do know is that Groudon gains the Fire type when it undergoes Primal Reversion. Good to know, though I doubt just using water types will cut against an opponent like this. If the three of us all work together, we can do it. We can catch Groudon. Let's get to it. Well, I don't see any other options but to press in our Rotom phones and take the plunge. Now here's one little detail I like about this location. Hyperspace Desolate. So we have of course that place right there, but if you look completely up, you see an entirely different cave as well. Obviously we're supposed to be the place where we can find Kyogre. So yeah, let's see, like that's like two adjacent locations. Like one has water flowing through, the other one has lava coming from nowhere. Pretty much a nice adjacent to that the fact that Groudon and Kyogre do technically think of each other very well. Not exactly in the positive way. We just have to approach that statue of Groudon. I think it would be wise I'd what do I do? Groudon is such a difficult opponent. I definitely should use you starting out. I didn't expect the legendary Pokemon Groudon to look so stiff. Watch it, I don't think it's staying still for long. Groudon appears! Groudon is a very important, very powerful physical attacker with high defense, decently speedy as well, despite how it looks. And yeah, thank you Tonic for saying what Groudon's type is. It's also in his name, just like Darkrai. That is Scorching Sands, by the way, that he's using right now. He mainly uses Fire Blast and Scorching Sands. So it will be in your best interest to stay a bit away from that, but of course... Maybe have some burn heals on hand. Okay, so Groudon is now stunned. Final Mega Evolve, yes again. Why didn't I grab this? Oh, Groudon's in my way. Okay, managed to get it. Yeah, now it uses Solar Beam. So yeah, it uses Fire Blast, Solar Beam, Scorching Sands. I believe it only uses Solar Beam after you manage to stun it like that. I think the other move it will use is Precipice Blade, which is its signature move, but it will not use it right now. I can give you 2 guesses when he will be using that. You really have to hug Groudon in order to get that Black Orb. Okay, so he's going to use Solar Beam now. Run circles around so you don't get hit by the Solar Beam. Okay, so let's beat Groudon. But just like Darkrai, Primal Groudon! Water and... No, I want to say ground and fire type. However, take a look at my moves. Look at the Hydro Pump. It does nothing. It says an X-Up. It says this move is now completely useless. The Sun's rays have intensified. While Groudon is like this, unless it's while Groudon is active, fire type, water type moves are useless. If you want to hit him with water type moves, you need to stun it. And Jesus, he's become more bigger than he used to be. So make advantage of that. All this. I'd like to manage to also utilize Primal Reversion with this. Is he doing what I think he's doing? Yes. Stay out of the lights. He's using Precipice Blades. Pay attention to the lights. He will do 3 waves of that. Okay, so definitely need to attack differently. So definitely cannot use Blast Flare because it attacks way too slow, and I cannot rely on max out Mega Power, so definitely can Mega Evolve now. Final Groudon is a lot more tougher, like much more tougher. Like it's really all-rounded. It's surprisingly fast despite how it looks like, and its physical attacks are just insane. And of course when I use the Solar Beam, okay, there we go. Is he gonna use? No, he's not, okay. Oh, I think he's gonna use... Yeah, he's doing that. Yeah, he's doing it, okay. He's using Precipice Blades here. Remember, stay out of the line, otherwise you get burned! Okay, so definitely make use advantage of this to heal up Mewtwo. I like this is a different remix of the Bell Hoenn Legends actually. This is the same track that played when you battle against Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre in Pokemon Omega Ruby and Sapphire. Can't get the black one because of Groudon so tough. Come on, if we get one more. Yeah. Yes, there we go. I got a black one. So while he's like this, you can hit him with water damage, but that's really dumb to do that right now. Because he doesn't leave that much time. And his precipice place will then come out and then you have to do. Here comes, okay, can now start attacking. Maybe Zyger can help me with that? Don't have much time, yes, indeed. Only use... And now he's burned as well. Okay, I need to heal, Oh, but I cannot do it until Zygarde is done with that. Okay, you ran there. If this is a Groudon, I'm scared to think of Rayquaza. Then again, Kyogre is actually easier, but it's a lot more difficult to get the thing, because Kyogre is... What's that? But thankfully I managed to defeat freaking Primal Groudon. God dang. 30 minutes. I forgot I was doing some other stuff like that. Jesus, Primal Groudon took a lot. Okay, what do I use on you? Guess a regular Pokemon because it fits, because it entirely fits Groudon's vibe. That's what they call this. Groudon is also Shiny Lock, by the way, just like Heatran, Darkrai, Rayquaza, and Kyogre as well, just a heads up. And I need to make mention of this as well. Red Orb! A shiny red orb that is said to have a deep connection to a legend of the Hone region. Yes, Dark! And you too, Tony, way to go! We're just too good. Not bad, kids. Lumios's toughest trio has done it again. Now, while I'm sure you're so enjoying the glow of victory, I've still got some questions. Come by my office. You three actually caught Groudon. Amazing! I know Groudon's got that special red orb, but I was wondering, how is it different from a Megazone? I forgot to explain to you, Kurbo. What Groudon did is called Primal Reversion. Its red orb contains an overwhelming amount of natural energy. When the power in the red orb returns Groudon to its true form, that's Primal Reversion. Primal Version! If you give Groudon a red orb to hold, you can have it undergo Primal Version in battle to revert it to its primal state. Primal Groudon. I started a little, since it kinda resembles Mega Evolution in some ways, but there's not much info about Primal Versions out there. Sounds like this trip gave you some good data too, Miss Megazones. In any case, you're not done yet. You're working on that other destroyer so you can catch Kyogre. You bet we will. We gotta make Orange's dream come true. We're Team MZ. We got this. So we got a Ruby Red Legend now complete with the capture of Groudon. Okay, next up is Kyogre. So I'm gonna be swapping stuff in because I want to make mention of Primal Reversion in a little bit. Let's put them in there. So you also should. I should also mention that Groudon will always be has its preset nature. That's also a read on the Pokédex, because I'm pretty sure it should also be on the Mega Evolution Pokédex. It's not in the Mega Evolution Pokédex, but it should be having it like Mega Evolution something like that. Okay, Groudon. Groudon, the continent Pokemon, is said to have expanded the reach of dry land by evaporating water with raging heat in battle ferociously against Kyogre. Primal Reversion. This is Groudon's true form, restored using the red orb. Energy spills from its body in the form of magma. See, let's go to the stats. I'm pretty sure it's in the Megastars section. It's not in the Megastars section, it looks like. Yeah, there's no... they're being funny with that. Red orb is in here. Yeah, because it behaves very differently than Mega Evolution. So how does Groudon undergo Primal Reversion, you may ask? Well, like that. You do not need you don't need Mega Power for Groudon to become Primal into its Primal Reversion. It will do so automatically, permanently. And that's how it remains in Primal Reversion, but when you retract it, it will return back to regular form. That's how Primal Reversion works indifferently with Mega Evolution. You need to do that. So I will be killing it when I got enough berries for getting my hands on in order to get in order to fight Kyogre. There you go. This one should do it. Put me over the edge of the Colbert, hopefully. So which is the Mega, please? It's okay. Ghosting you again. I just defeated you on that rooftop, but I guess I will defeat you again, Mega Cameras. Like perfect 5-star donuts that you not exactly like you can little trash. It can be best spent on these battles right here. Definitely, I cannot do much until Zygarde transforms, so I need to wait. Be sure to use Z plus move as well, so it can do some damage. Using Eruption. Nope, that's not gonna work. I really need Mega Zygarde for this. I need the Mega Zygarde for this. Please, Zygarde, say please. Thank you. Okay, not very effective, but still last one a little bit. Forcibly hoarding my Pokemon is not exactly a thing I want to normally like endorse, but it's. Without Mega Zygarde, I don't think I can win this. I'm pretty sure people are like, you can use Mega Blastoise and whatnot, but I guess I can do that. Oh, Zygarde Mega finally to transform, so I want to. I can do that. Since Zygarde is now transformed, I can do it in case Blastoise goes down. Yeah, like that. When I can have Zygarde do some, Blastoise do some good damage is when it Mega Evolve. Not exactly for that thing. Because otherwise, those, Black Orbs will not show up. Okay, it's gonna be angry now. Yeah, thanks, come here while you think you're the main character, pal. Hydro Pump, please. Okay, next I'm going to be using Zygarde to get the Mega Gauge up. But otherwise, things will be a bit more tricky. Mega Evolve, that's good. Okay, let's get switch out, Mega Evolve. At least I'm seeing some new Mega instead of just freaking Mega Beedrill for the and Mega Seraptor for the end of time. So Mega Camerupt is a little bit of a reaction, but definitely it's like you see it so many times, maybe like in a row. Random generate after all. And he's done. Yeah, no way he's surviving this. Just need to get the rewards. I hope I get the berry I need. I hope I get the berry I need. Colbur, yes! Okay, that means if I get myself... I'm out 4 Colbur berries. Yes, I'm out 4 Colbur berries. That means I can fight against Kyogre. Yeah! Because I got everything else, I just needed the 4 Colbur berries. I would like that alpha recipe. Let's go 4 Colburs. Let's see. 2 Charty, 1, 2. Colbur. I got plenty of that. Alright, I need 1 of those. Washaban. That's perfect. That's the exact recipe I need for Kyogre. Yeah! Like a oh, special! This is a perfect one. It's not. I made the donut quite. I never made a donut quite like this before. Behold the alpha old-fashioned donut. Way to go, Chef Ansha! Truly, we've got the most dedicated donut chef in all of Lumiose. Now, Hoopa can get us into the pocket of hyperspace Lumiose where Kyogre is at! I trust you use it well. You worked so hard to gather ingredients after all. Wild Zone 5, I bet that's where... So, Wild Zone 5, yeah. Wild Zone 5, where are you, Kai? There you are. I do need to remember that it's it's near the sewers, by the way. Yeah. It's where you encounter that alpha whirlipede. Venusaur is really handy for this because I only have 1 Pokemon that's really weak against Kyogre in my party, and Grass is the ideal type to use against it, so... Don't need an old-fashioned donut to get through the Sapphire distortion here. Strong signals detected from within this pocket of hyperspace Lumiose. A Pokemon inside is likely about to Mega Evolve. Will you enter and calm it? 10! technically, I think Kyogre is gonna go through Primal Reversion, not Mega Evolution. But still, go ahead and feed Hoopa that Alpha Old-Fashioned Donuts. So this is where Kyogre dwells. Come here, you two, check this out! Huge blue crystals, waterfalls from nowhere. Is that what Kyogre's subconscious looks like? Well, they do say Kyogre is the personification of the sea. The strength of its water type attacks is supposed to be incredible. We can still take it on between the three of us and our Pokémon. Let's go everyone, time to catch Kyogre! If we're gonna battle Kyogre, guess it's time for another big drop. And if you do look up, they can indeed see Groudon's location right there as well. So indeed, these two locations are indeed interconnected. I really like that part of that this is supposed to be that. Of course, the areas look kind of different. I do like that. I do like what they've done with Kyogre and Groudon. Whoa! Is that Kyogre? They can't pull any punches. Gloves up, team! Kyogre appeared! Kyogre! Essentially a pure water type, but behaves very similar to Groudon, but only on the special side, so it's essentially just like they're pretty much on equal power. It's just like Kyogre is on the special side. High special attack, high special defense, that pretty much like that. And this one you should not be focusing just that these are needed very fast. This will be speedy. For a Pokemon that's is swimming through the ocean. Still need to hug Kyogre a lot in order to get the Black Roar. I think what Kyogre is going to be using, mainly using Surf, Thunder, and Ice Beam in this phase. I like the using of Thunder because that's one of Kyogre's biggest like quirks in. Oh wait, I need to use a full. No, not a full. So you didn't get any damage, Kyogre. My Venusaur. Yeah, nah, I just said that. Yeah, because of my Giga Drain, he did get hit, but. But I can't do that. Okay, so now he's going to using Thunder. Yeah, because he can use because Kyogre could summon Rain in the other games when it has abilities, because it has Crystal Force ability, while Groudon has Drought, which means he can like do the one-turn Solar Beams. That's why they use Solar Beam there as well. But anyways, here we go. Time for phase 2. Primal Kyogre! If you're an idiot, you probably would. I need to summon the kitchen for just a few seconds just to show this off because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look at my Microsoft. There's an X on it. That means just like Groudon, it has an ability. It has now an effect adjacent to Primordial C, which means that fire type moves are completely useless. But which idiot is coming to face Kyogre with fire type moves? Okay. The rain ups and also chance. Not much changes though, because it. As Primal Kyogre, it's a lot more stronger. Can also use even physical attacks. While with Groudon, of course, can also use basically a special attack. Okay, so here comes Origin Pulse. Use that one. If you want my hint to dodge his Origin Pulse, use the lower ones. And check how Kyogre is moving, so it will spin around it to like stand like this, and look at how Kyogre then dodge when on how you do it. He does of course 3 waves, just like Groudon of his Origin Pulse. So he's now using Thunder. Nope, not gonna do that. Managed to make it glitch. Mega Venusaur. I would say that Groudon definitely makes Val look more intimidating because of how big it would became. Okay, so here comes the Origin Pulse. So, right there, so I have to pay attention to that one real quick. Nope, I got it, okay. Watch how it moves, so we'll stand right back. There we go. Stand right there. And now you can move. Okay, doesn't matter. Okay. Come on, Kyogre, you're going down. There we go! And Kyogre is down. Time to catch Kyogre. And the Great Ball fits it perfectly. Blue, white, and red, and just like Groudon, we obtained the blue orb. A shiny blue orb is said to have a deep connection to a legend of the whole region. Way to go, Dark! You and me, Karina, we're unstoppable. Yeah, we're the greatest! I can't believe we caught Kyogre. Lumiosa's toughest trio comes through once again. Great work, kids! Beating Kyogre is no joke, especially after it got even more powerful. But as much as I hate to interrupt your moment, I need you all to stop by office. I'll be waiting. You caught Groudon and Kyogre, 2 legends of the whole region. I know it couldn't have been easy. Well done. Looks like it's finally time for us to track down Rayquaza. We'll be finished analyzing the blue orb and the red orb soon. Seems like data analysis is the Rust Syndicate's main job now. What kind of organizations are these days? A civic think tank? You're Lumios's reliable allies. Ha! Don't forget who you're dealing with, kid. Once folks are in our debt, we can put them to work for free. Helping us shape Lumio is just the way we want it. That's all. Sorry for the wait. Allow me to return your blue orb and red orb. You're quite right about the prodigious energy they contain, Miss Karina. Primal Reversion! If you give Groudon a red orb, you can have it undergo Primal Reversion in battle to revert to its primal state, Primal Groudon. If you give Kyogre a blue orb, you can have it undergo Primal Reversion in battle to revert to its primal state, Primal Kyogre. I believe someone else wanted to weigh in too. What do you have to say, Professor Mabel? I'm the lab's acting director, not the professor. I did not ask the students. I understand, Professor. Could you tell us what you've learned? You little... Fine, let me sum up what we know. Our inciting incident is when Darkrai got pumped full of that all the mega power oozing from the tower. Long story short, its nightmare-generating powers skyrocketed, and Hyperspace Lumios was born. The makeup of Hyperspace Lumios reflects the subconscious thoughts of people and Pokemon, which I guess is why it's so weird in there. But you've already figured that much on your own, haven't you? Let me clarify one thing though, it's not just a reflection of subconscious thoughts, it's dreams. And I mean dreams of all kinds, both the ones you can control at night and the things you're actively wanting and wishing for. Great lesson, Professor, bravo. Now, could you tell us how we can find Rayquaza? You have to generate Rayquaza's realm of Hyperspace Lumios by actualizing a related aspect of the subconscious as a basis. Actualizing what? Can you Showdown try that again for the less egg-headed among us? You have to wish really hard. I think it might be doable now that you've caught both Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Getting closer to your goal is probably making it easier to picture catching Rayquaza, and that's make you even more motivated, I'm right, aren't I? So take that mental image and that motivation and dial them up and make it happen. I get it, I think. Not sure that helped or made things even more confusing. Look, Buster! My job is studying Pokemon energy. I'm not automatically a hyperspace expert just because I have a fancy lab at my disposal. Who's a big dreamer trying to get a meet and greet with Rayquaza in the first place anyway? It's Ansha. That's right, the little chef herself. I suggest you listen to the professor's non-expert opinion, Doc. You gotta get Ansha to wish as hard as she can for you to encounter Rayquaza. I'll get on it. That little lady sure is something. She wanted to meet this mighty Pokemon so bad that her dream got mixed up with Darkrai's power to make nightmares, and look where we are now. That's one heck of a powerful dream. Get back at the topic at hand. Thanks, Professor. I'll call again if you need me. The next time you call me will be your last. I'll get Anja caught up in all this. Go do your thing, Doc. So I need to get the distortion to show up for Ansha's story for getting Rayquaza to show up. Hey, welcome back! Where's Ansha? Both had Ansha in Karina's room. As soon as Karina got back, she told Ansha what the three of you learned from the Rust Syndicate. and Ansha asked to hear all about your battles with Groudon and Kyogre. So, Karina said she'd tell the whole story in mega detail or something. It was rather hard to follow it all. Can you fill us in directly what you were told by Corbeau? So the reason Ansha wanted to hear more about your battles with Kyogre and Groudon was so that she could imagine you catching Rayquaza next? That seems likely. She's probably hoping to reinforce that dream of hers in finer detail. I guess a little visualization can go a long way. Is any of that really necessary though? What do you mean? I mean, Ansha's wish was already plenty strong. That's how she found Rayquaza in the first place. I suppose so, but there's no harm in letting her continue what she started, is there? Hey, the gang is all here. I'm newly impressed, not just by the sheer wonder of Hyperspace Lumios, but by all of you. And the legendary Pokémon you battled too. So you heard the whole story from Karina? Indeed, Miss Karina told me all about your hyperspace exploits, Zarek. I can picture the noble Kyogre and the grand Groudon in perfect detail. So I'm quite confident I'll be able to imagine the pocket of hyperspace Lumios where we find the fine Rayquaza at last. Okay, now that you got some good mental image, let's put some real oomph behind it. Ansha, how about you remind us why you want to meet Rayquaza so much? A little therapy session to make sure that she can pour out everything she likes about Rayquaza. Alright, I'll tell you everything from the start. Is here any good enough? Let's go to the roof. Nice thinking. Rayquaza's the sky-high Pokemon after all. He'll probably do imagine from up high. Sounds good, let's go to roof it up. Hey, this roof is where you first showed up too, right Ansha? Indeed, Hoopa transported me here. Hoopa sure picked the right roof. No one else but Team NZ could have handled this hyperspace stuff so well. Okay, Ansha, tell us again, why do you want to meet Rayquaza? Give us the details so we can all picture it crystal clear. Alright, it all begins with a story that I love very dearly. There's a close and I'll tell it to you. A long time ago, in what people call the Primal Age, the world was overflowing with natural energy. Xenia's theme. In that time, there was Primal Kyogre, bolstered by the power within the blue orb. So too was there Primal Groudon, with the might of the red orb at his beck and call. They fought over the world's natural energy in endless furious clashes. When Primal Groudon roared, the earth began to swell and the waters would evaporate into dust. When Primal Kyogre bellowed, torrential waters flowed and massive downpours eroded the earth. For 20 days, these two mighty Pokemon battled their sun up to sundown. The ferocity of their clash scarred and warped the world itself. The last of that age, the Dragonites, were at a loss. Whatever could they do? They wished with all their might for the Rayquaza to descend and save them from destruction. The Dragonites' wish must have reached Rayquaza. There appeared before Primal Kyogre and Primal Groudon a dazzling light, and it was Rayquaza in a sublime and incredible form. A blazing light whipped and whipping wind sapped the power from Groudon and Kyogre alike. Robbed of their primal forms, they fled to the far depths of land and sea. The Dragonites came to revere Rayquaza as a true savior, and there a story ends. I still can't believe we're actually meeting Hoenn's legendary Pokemon in Lumiose of all places. Incredible, isn't it? That part of Rayquaza's sublime form sounds like an awful lot like Mega Evolution. Rayquaza supposedly got something in his body called a Mikado organ that has the same power as a Megazone. Mikado is Japanese, it means emperor. That means Rayquaza can Mega Evolve into Mega Rayquaza all on its own. A Pokemon that can undergo Mega Evolution without needing a Megastone. Wow. Yeah, Rayquaza's Mega Evolution is crazy strong. I totally get why you want to meet it so bad, aren't you? My dear Mama read me that story quite often. I came to love the story and admire Rayquaza so much that I would dream about it. Isn't it noble? Rayquaza, savior of the Dragonites? I can see why you wanted to get it for Dianova. A mighty Pokemon for a mighty mom, huh? Your love of Rayquaza sounds like the real deal, aren't you? I'm sure your dream will be strong enough to create the hyperspace distortion we need. What? I guess that actually worked. We managed to gather some data on this latest distortion. The signs you detected coming from this distortion are in wavelengths very similar to those emitted by the blue orb and the red orb. We believe this distortion leads to the location in hyperspace where you'll find Rayquaza. At last, I'll be able to see the fine Rayquaza again. Guess we're about to witness a dream coming true. We sure are. One more thing. Much like with Kyogre and Groudon, this special distortion requires a special donor to match. Please, Dark, get lots of data so Mr. Phillip and his team can develop the perfect recipe for us. When you do, I'll make the mightiest donut of all. I know I won't fail, because I got all of you on my side. And I will see you guys next time for when we are going after the legendary Pokemon Rayquaza. If you check now on this, you can now probably... No, there's not just shown there, but if you look probably like outside, we probably can see the distortion of Rayquaza. Yeah, it's now glowing right up there. Let's make that happen. However, I have 100,000 points to get. So let's do it. I will do the survey off screen. So see you guys next time for when I'm gonna deal with the legendary Pokemon.